this skirt is not yet on my website. And it was because this is what happened. I'll tell you the story. I made it just for me. And what often happens when I make something just for me is somebody else wants it. But I just made it for me because I thought, oh, it will be great in my QVC wardrobe. It will, oops, it will go really well with the things that I was selling. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to have it for me. And then somebody contacted me on Instagram to say, where does that skirt come from? I have to have it. So now it's part of the collection and everybody wants it. So if you do still want it, don't wait. It is not going to last for very long. It is flying, and I only have enough fabric for about two more skirts. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you. These are a couple of, and there's so many different mix and match options. And this is the thing, girlfriends. You want to have some things in your closet that can mix and match and dress up and dress down and wear for multiple occasions. That is the really good part of having a good workable wardrobe. You don't need a lot. So often, like women get very nervous about a higher price point. And I'm not talking thousands of dollars, I'm talking hundreds. And I just feel that you actually, if you have some good pieces in your wardrobe, you don't need a lot. So in the end, you actually end up spending less money rather than more money. Okay? So you spend more per piece, but you're spending less as a whole because you don't need so much. Plus, it's easier to get dressed in the morning. Okay, so this is the skirt. Now, there's a reason why it's a pointed hem. And the reason is that it's elongating. Okay, it draws attention down. Now, I'm going to pop on my boots. Again, I could put socks, like knee socks on underneath as well. I can just have tights on, or I can leave it. I quite like it like this. This is what I love about this time of the year. It's okay to wear boots and not have tights because it just feels perfect for the weather. Okay, but this is a really fun look. Now, there's various different ways that you can wear this, but look at, again, this can be worn higher or lower depending on where your belly is, depending on where your waist is. This can be tied a couple of different times if it needs to, okay, like that. Or it can be tied just once, but again, I'm just going to say, tie it asymmetrically like that so that it draws the eye down, it draws the eye to here rather than here. And then these ties are long, so they go down the body. Now, what I find is that sometimes with a skirt, the length of the skirt has to be right for a woman. So to me, the pointed hem, it doesn't matter. Okay, the pointed hem allows you the flexibility because it's still elongating. However, if it is the kind of thing that was very straight, if it was sitting at the wrong place, it could look fuddy-duddy. And this is one of the challenges with petite women is that things can look fuddy-duddy. And we don't want fuddy-duddy. We want funky and fresh and fun. You know, just because we're over 40 or in our 30s or wherever you are in your life doesn't mean you want to dress like your age. I mean, come on. We want to look fabulous, but we're not 20 anymore, right? So how do we find that balance? So this is a great way to do it. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of different options as well that I'm very excited about. And it's a new piece. Oh, it's a new piece. So again, and this was inspired by a client who was desperate for a brown body stocking, and I could not, for the life of me, find the fabric. But I did find this fabric, and I'll show you what it is. By the way, you can wear black with this, and you'll see just now. You can also, and you'll see now, you can also, ta-da, all right, you can mix. You can mix your animal prints as long as they work within the same color palette, okay, and the same tone. So I'll give you a couple of examples. So with this, I'm going to come up close to the camera once I have this on properly. go. Okay. So this is the same tone as the skirt. However, if I was mixing this with, say, more of a, let me just show you this fabric. Okay, and it's just to show you tonal. If I was trying to mix it with this one, it would look a little odd. Although it's not really the same tone. Okay, so this is more of a golden brown, more of a tan kind of brown. This is more of like a, it's slightly cooler, but not completely. I mean, it could, but it's not optimal. Okay, whereas it's both cheetah print. So it's about getting that tonal right. And this tonal just works. What's nice is I've got a nude slip-on underneath. So you will get the double take, girlfriends. You'll get the, like, what is she wearing? And that's fine. And you don't have to, I mean, you can wear it with a nude bra. I wore it with a nude bra the other day, felt absolutely fine. There was no problem for me because the bra is so nude that you can't tell what's underneath there. And I actually didn't even get any double takes, but it was a room full of women. But, you know, still it was, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Again, I could also wear a jacket. Okay. And I could have just a peekaboo of the lace coming through. That could also be fun. So you could also wear, and this is what I did with Jack the other day. For those of you who missed it, I did a live try on with Jack Perez from Cool Life. By the way, I just want to tell you, Cool Life is the most amazing platform. So if you are even entering into that midlife spectrum of your life, in your 40s and going into your 50s, and you just want great information on how to design your own midlife and live it optimally, I highly recommend that you go over to Cool Life. I'm one of the thought leaders on there, so I write for them and I submit articles every 2 weeks, fashion articles that are often based on my lives. So it will give you a sort of indication. But wow, like what fantastic information. And then she sends you a newsletter every Sunday morning so you can be updated and inspired by all the news stories. She herself is amazing, by the way. She's like very inspirational. She's 60. She's a bodybuilder. I mean, like, not as a profession, but she is incredible. She's very inspiring. Okay, so you can also wear black with this. You do not have, by the way, girls, you can wear black and brown. You just have to wear it strategically. Wear them as if they're colors, because they actually are in a way. Now, a lot of women think black just goes with everything, and maybe in some cases it does, but to me, black, browns, this is a great way to wear neutrals. Wear the blacks and browns together, but wear it strategically, and it looks fabulous. Again, I could put on this, mix it a little bit with this. I could also, I'm going to show you a navy one in a moment that I think is so fabulous. So that looks really great. And then, and again, you're keeping the line. Can you see how you're keeping that line? Because you're tucking the top in. The top can be tucked in because you have the wrap skirt to go around you. At any time, it will fit you and to disguise the tummy. So it's a really comfy one. And if you really feel like you need more coverage, then what I recommend is the magic top or magic blouse. So I have it in black with a bit of sparkle. I also have this one, which I love. Again, snake. Same coloration, and look at that. So if you still feel like, oh, I don't know, I still need a little bit more of the tummy coverage because my tummy feels like it's standing out. By the way, most times when you feel like it's standing out, it doesn't necessarily mean that it is. Just saying. But look at how this draws the eye down the body, very elongating, gives more disguising of the tummy, can work as that extra layer. I mean, I love this. And then you've got that kind of, those little cutout, those little sneaky, oh, I think I have to wear this now. I think this is going to be, except I'm not even like properly tucked in. Sorry, girls. I'm like my nude body thing is coming underneath, the slip dress is coming underneath. It's so funny. Okay, So this is really fun. Now you could also go with a navy. So I'm just showing you again how versatile pieces can be. And this is the thing as well, is that as a petite woman, when you find your groove and what works for you, you can just have a few things in your wardrobe that mix and match and dress up and dress down, and you will always have something that fits you and you will always have something to wear. Okay, really important. Okay, so I'm going to do the navy one. So let me do the navy one. There we go. This is a navy body stocking. It is also not yet on the website. We are doing a shoot soon, so I will be putting it. But if you want to pre-order, feel free to let me know. This is beautiful. It's actually got little ruffles. I don't know if you can see that. Look at the little ruffle. Oh, just so fabulous. So fabulous. I actually wore this underneath a waistcoat on QVC the other night, and everybody was like, "Oh, where is that from? Like that looks so amazing." Okay, again, it does the, you're not sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go under. Okay, and pull it through. Here we go. Okay, so here's the navy. Oh, I love it with this. I didn't realize today that it would be great with a navy. And then let me show you. So you can either do this option, but I'm going to show you another option. Okay, is a fun sock. So these are some of the Italian socks, really fun. Okay, and what I would do is tuck it under a little bit to make it because it is quite a nice length of sock, which is perfect for when you're wearing pants. But if you're going to wear it with a skirt and you're not going to want to make yourself look shorter, then I would go with tucking it under a little bit, almost like it becomes a shoe for you. And then there we go. Now, I do wear high shoes, very high. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so you see, you just need to. So if you're going to do this look, you just need to show enough leg. This is going to look odd. Okay, let me show you. This is going to look very odd. This is what like an ankle or kind of halfway boot sort of looks like. Unless you're wearing exactly the same color tight and exactly the same color boot, it looks a bit strange. Whereas what you can do is when you do this, that works perfectly. Okay, so that shows enough leg. Oh yes, I love that. It makes a big difference. It shows enough leg. Now, if you were wearing a really short dress, then you probably could wear it. But then, that depends on how comfortable you feel wearing something really short. So it's just about the percentage of leg that you're showing and the distance between the end of your sock or shoe and the end of your skirt or dress. Okay, does that make sense? But for most women, what I'm finding is kind of a kind of, a little bit of leg, but not too much. Around this time, everybody's different. You want to wear it super short, wear it super short. I'm like all for it, girlfriend. I'm all for it. This is a no judgment zone.